Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Rodriguez. Yes. I don't want to say thank you to all the subscribers that subscribe to the channel, guys. And I greatly appreciate you guys. Here doing the mission and the assignment God got me on, and just to have the support that I have within a year's time, under a year's time. It's a blessing, guys. And I am highly grateful, right? So today's topic, I want to talk about being double-minded. So many people in our life journey, we live in two minds, and living in two minds, sometimes we get caught up in that mindset of two minds to where we don't get a chance to fulfill our purpose in life due to the fact that we're straddling an offense and don't even know it. One minute we trusting in God, and the next minute we like, man, I don't know where God is. Is he real or what? God, oh, you know what I'm saying? What I'm going through, all this stuff, man, all this stuff just keep happening. You know what I'm saying? And when those processes hit, then we be like, well, I ain't gonna pray. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep praying because I'm not seeing no effect, and in the process of not praying and not seeing no effect, I'm being double-minded at that point. I'm giving the devil more strength to strip me from everything that God is trying to instill in me or put into me. So I want to try to help somebody today and understand with God and Jesus, you gotta fulfill the mission, the purpose, and stay committed, stay true. When you stay true and stay committed, that's when you begin to see the rewards of your relationship with Jesus Christ. That's when you get a chance to see the greatness, but straddling the fence and being for the devil today and being for God tomorrow, it's like you got to pick and choose. You got to pick and choose. You can't be one way in, you got to be all the way in, and being all the way in, you got to make your choices and decision wisely, right? So make your choices and decision wisely. With being all the way in, it's okay to choose. Either I'm going to be for the devil or I'm going to be for God. And so with knowing this, keep in mind, I hope you choose God team. I hope you choose God team, because the devil gonna be a little rough ride, man. It's gonna be a rough ride. He'll give you everything, that you desire, because he gives blessings as well. So you have to keep that in mind. The devil do bless. But you want to just make sure your choices are made wisely, where you protecting your soul. It's all about the soul at the end of the day. And I just encourage somebody to not be double-minded. Choose, pick a side, you know what I mean? You can't be on the home side and you're a visitor, you know what I mean? This ain't your home side of the team. You really visiting, but you're on the home side. Does that really matter? I'm just trying to throw a parable out there, guys, and God said he know his sheep, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be like the wolf that be around the sheep and don't protect, you know what I'm saying? Soon as he see prey coming, he gone. Pew, let him eat the sheep alive. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to be surrounded by those type of groups, and you don't want to be in them type of groups. You want to be shielded and protected under God's grace and mercy at all time, and in alignment with the right people. And being in alignment with the right people helps you choose what side you want to be on. It really helps you choose what side you want to be on. You want to be on God's side, because it ain't just that you are protected. Man, you get wisdom, knowledge, things that people can't even fathom you thinking of or knowing. You know what I'm saying? You become super duper, intelligent, but just knowing the Father. And doing his will, at the end of the day, it's about his people knowing him. Coming back to their original root. And that's knowing him. You know, because reason it makes so much sense, because we didn't ask to be here. You didn't ask to be here. It started with our parents, you know. And our parents, you know, it started with them. They probably prayed, or not only that, they might have just, you know, got together. But at the end of the day, it was still up to the Most High, our Father, Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, to put a baby in that belly, just like He did with Mary. That was prophesied in her belly. So knowing that you can't give life, and the women's give life, thank God for them. But if God do not touch the heart of that woman to bear a child, she'll never have a child, right? And that man to have good sperm count to produce a good, healthy, godly child. That's what God wants. God wants godly children on this earth, man. He didn't want us to be living in all this sin and all this chaos and things of that nature that we have to encounter in today's world now. He wanted strong men to be in household leading and building up the kingdomship of heaven on earth. Teaching, you know, building these kids up that then has to come in this world to know who their real father is. I'm just their daddy. And giving them back to them, you know. So, with that being stated, choose the right side. You know, on God's side, Jesus' side, that one. You can go many, many places and obtain everything that He has for you to obtain here on earth. It's possible. But you can't do it around wolves and the wrong people. Because they say, I love you, but the love is manipulated. It's not real love. I'm going to talk about it in another video, but love can be manipulated, man. It's just that word alone is very powerful. But if there's not the love like the love of God and Jesus, how can they really love you? Love gonna pour out, man. Love is non-questionable. When people see it, they should have to guess, is it really love? Is it true love? But I'm gonna get into that another topic. Today we're talking about don't be double-minded. So I hope I was able to encourage you guys today to where this is being inspiring to you, to where you want to live a life, a purpose-driven life of God's purpose, and just fully and trustworthy with the faith of believing in everything that God has obtained for you that you will be able to accomplish. Hold on to that, guys. Until next time, God bless each and every one of y'all.